Welcome back. We've made our foundation chain, and watch the double crochet video if you want to see how to make that. Okay, the 3 chain that are not shown in the very beginning will end up counting as our first stitch, and so this time we're going to show you treble, which is a much longer stitch. Again, don't put your hook into the first chain, skip 3 and put the hook through the 4th chain, but before you do, put the yarn around the hook, hook through, catch the yarn and draw just through the chain. Okay, so now we have 3 loops on the hook. With double crochet we had 2. Catch the yarn again and pull it through 2 more. Now we have 2. Catch it again and go through the 2 left behind, and that makes my first proper stitch. Push the hook through the next chain. Catch, turn and draw through. Now 3 loops show. Push, catch, turn and draw through 2. Now 2 loops show. Push, catch, turn and draw through 2. Now 1 loop shows. So I'm just going to keep going, follow me. So we've just worked 10 proper stitches. Don't count the chain along the top, just the posts. Up to my finger is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the chain at the beginning of the last row counts as the 11th stitch. So just like before, we flip the work over to continue. Rotate like this, and now the wrong side makes it difficult to see the stitches, but you can see the chains on top. You'll find yourself looking down a lot with crochet to see what's going on more clearly. Because treble stitch is a long stitch, to get to the height of the next row, we have to start by working 3 chain. Remember, this is just like our first chains from the double crochet video. 1, 2, 3. Now, remember, as we miss the loop at the bottom of this chain and go to the next stitch. Catch, turn and draw through the chain. 3 loops on the hook. Go through 2, go through 2. It looks like we've done 2 stitches, but actually we have 3 chains and 1 stitch. Okay, this is a top tip. We've reached the end, but we're in danger of losing a stitch. Counting the chain at the beginning as 1, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we had 11 on the previous row, counting that first stitch. Okay, the reason is that the stitches are very slightly offset, almost like a brick pattern. So at the end of the row you have to find another stitch. And you do that by putting your hook into the top, turning the chain that you put on the previous row. So here's the chain that was made at the beginning. So on the final one, put the hook into the chain and complete the last stitch, and that takes the stitch count up to 11. Here's a piece with 6 rows completed. The right side facing row is smoother. The wrong side facing row is a bit more bobbly. Again, this develops a 2-row repeat of the pattern. As you can see, this builds the structure much more quickly than double crochet. The downside for some is that the pattern does build with these holes. The good news is that this disappears when you sew your piece together.